that's okay.
Sure.
So the first one is about something that goes from season 3, from that infamous episode, to season 7. So in that episode of season 3, there was a line that Clark said. It was, maybe one day you and I will owe nothing more to our people, to Lexa. So having had the flame from season 3 with no commander until Maddie, very briefly, survived all the way until season 7, and then that quote for me felt like it was a window to Clark and Lexa's future, and that last episode of season 7 was literally that. They owed nothing more to their people. So I wonder if in the script or in the plot or in some way there was a thought of that being the ending of Clark and Lexa, because
I hope so, because that was beautiful what you just said. Yeah, no, if there was, I didn't hear about it, but the writers are so thoughtful in the way that they, think about these things, and most of the time. But yeah, I'd actually forgotten about that line. That was a really beautiful line, and something that I really hoped for Clark would come to eventuation. Is that the word?
Sure.
It is fruition.
Fruition! Ignore what I just said. It's been a long day. But yeah, no, I really like that, and I hope that there was that connection. 'Cause, even though the embodiment of Lexa wasn't technically Lexa, I think that I played it as if it really was her. I don't know how you guys felt watching that. Weird.
it could have been more.
It was well played. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, that was a deep question, and I don't know if I've answered it well, but thank you. It's like I write both a lot, so maybe life should be more. No. Maybe life should be about more than just writing. Is that alright?
Great.
Now that all 7 seasons are done, what do you think the hardest thing was that Clark had to overcome?
I know. It's so hard because she lost her father, she lost her mother, not in that order, but there's a lot in between. She lost Maddie, she lost Bellamy, she lost Lexa, she lost, and I think that from the way that the show, the direction it went, she definitely had the hardest time overcoming Lexa's death, I think, because she carried her with her everywhere in a little box. Didn't she? Until she buried it in season 7.
It's like a tin.
A tin. It was a tin. She carried the flame around with her everywhere, and she never ever got over it. She couldn't let go, and that was really beautiful, but really sad as well. I wish she could have, put her to rest in some way that she felt comfortable with. But I don't think that ever really happened. Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
I'm kind of nervous right now. But I'm actually not nervous, but I have nothing planned except I just want to know, on the 100, who was your favorite to kiss, or would you have preferred it be me?
Great question.
I have been thinking of it for the last 45 minutes.
Well, I'm just going to put your mind at ease here, and I'm going to tell you that a Clark Harker kiss would have been banging.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm just going to put your mind at ease. It's so fucking hot.
Question, who was the fun to kiss on the 100?
Alycia.
Okay.
Because she was I think yesterday, and we were talking about that scene, that first scene where they kissed, and Alycia was like, I've always played like the damsel in distress, or like the girl who's like been kissed. I've never been the kisser, and because like we didn't used to get much opportunity to be that assertive one in your kind of typical rom-com or film. It's like, it's usually a guy who makes the first move, and in this, she was the boss, and she was like, I don't know if I can do this right. And I was like, you absolutely can, let's go. And she did. She was great. Oh, last question.